Ready? Back stiff. It is. Can we get some dubs? I hope so. Let's check something out here. If I lose one game, I go down to 15%. But if I win a game, I go up 0.2%. No, I'm okay. I'm kind of happy I got to 50 wins, whatever. Should have been more. I've been choking in a lot of end games. Well, let's try and get to 52 or 53 and keep that win percentage over 15%. Last drop of the season, of the chapter, before the reset tomorrow. So let's give it one more whirl, another kick at the can. And try and get some glory here. What's up, viewers? It's usually sweaty on Fridays. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked on these drops. Ready to watch me get shredded? How'd I know Chubster was going to be here? Plushie, what's going on? Got my usual gang here. My support trio. A guitar solo to kick things off. Timing, that's perfect. Thank you for the donation there, Chubster. It's coming through very, very, very handy. You know, Plush, there was something I was going to bring up, and I'll remember it at some point. There's another musical thing. It'll come to me at some point. It's cool trying to open people up to different things about bands they might not have known before, or new bands in general. Are we getting a dub? What's going on? Am I going to get my ass kicked? I got to try and land at my favorite spots. Hopefully there's no surfing drops. Those are terrible. Dude, get your ramp off my head, bro. And I called it. There's a surfing drop. Come here, fucker. That dude's pissed. He's a sweat. Classified Kane's gonna be hot with the blue chests. Ooh, I'm gonna go. This is tough. Alright, so a spot I've been using to land here is the zipline towers behind, what is it? Oh, Triangle Zone. Battlewood. A couple of chests, there's some shield kegs up on the top. Real players don't usually land here. I don't like running into sweats too early in the game. I try and avoid fights till it's time to win. Oh, I want the wins. I don't care about elims. I want dubs. Oh, someone beat me to it, you son of a bitch. look at that other guy landed. Just throw down that grenade for distraction. Shield, please. I'm going to carry 3 scars, okay. Nope, later, bitch. Dude, that's on me like a wet rag, dude. What is that all about? There, drop that. Bit of a breather. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that little escape plan there. Better. Med kit. I mean, half pot. And also, I was too low to worry about if that was a bot. You know, like I just wanted to get out of there. A couple of hits and I was done. So rather than try and fight that dude, I just got the hell out of there. I will not grab those shotties. Yeah, if I didn't have the shocks, I was dead duck. I almost went to go knock some balls around the pool hall because I got I bought a little 12-pack of chalk to always have in my cue cases. But I said, you know what? They're gonna reset the season tomorrow. Let's get one more stream in for the gang here. This is bogus. Chest over there, okay. Gotta slow down a little bit, I'm running around too fast. I don't love that rifle, but whatever. That's spaz. Okay, I'll take that. Damage on that? 119? Okay. You know, decent. I was actually talking to Angus Maple tonight. He's going to go to some swinger party. The Carla Lane thing that she does. Like every second Friday of the month or something like that. So he's going to go hang out and fool around with her and Sarah Starr. He's bailing town at the end of the month, as I said last time. So I wanted to check in with the old boy. But, all my money came in really late this month, and it was just really stressful because, okay, cool, it comes in late, now I got more days of the month to use it, you know, but, yeah, it's pineapples. Swinger. But I get those late fees, man. Like, my rent's now an extra, like, $130. And et cetera, et cetera. It just makes things cost more than they're supposed to, you know. I'm not used to my main vendor paying that late, so whatever. You know, it's behind me now, but it's still going to be a pretty lean month. Actually, and I didn't try not to borrow or get an advance because that's really hard to come back from. Where am I going to go here? I'll have to camp this right here. 20 people left. Wow, and it's Storm 3. But we'll see. You know, I just gotta be crafty. Slip through some cracks. Weather's been like fantastic lately. That's been kind of cool. Like, this is some of the most perfect Vegas weather you could ask for. It's been really nice. I think I got a hand cannon. What the fuck? That firing, dude? You can't fire a hunting rifle that fast. Where are my mats? Unless he's got like a mythic or something. Like, what is that gun he's firing? Get rid of that. And got my tank styled in. My 20 gallon's really nice with a player. Where he is over there. My 20 gallon's looking really good. I bought a couple of mono Argentas to put in there. Yeah, I like rain, dude. I don't like driving in it, but I really like just the vibe and the moisture and the air quality, you know? You're going to be talking about how dry the air is out here. It's just so empty and nothing. So my asthma's giving me a hard time last week or so. Alright, top 10. I haven't even shot at someone this whole game, but it was a tough start. I could have died 2 or 3 times in that initial off spawn there. Alright, maybe 8. No, I always think of buying one, but I never do. I just deal with it. I mean, in some ways, in the front room, the aquarium's kind of moisten things up a bit. And if I would keep my slider closed, it would help, but I don't. I like fresh air all the time, so that's always open. All right, this is all base of the hill. It's terrible. That's a long way to go. These are some hot. I need a car. I used to have one of those little like scent humidifiers, like with tea tree oils, you know, jasmine, lavender, whatever. That thing was kind of cool. I do that in the bathroom, you know, from time to time, but got a bit tedious. When those things are like on and you got the right, you know, vibe going, they work really good. I got a bad feeling about this drop, dude. We're down to 7 people. I doubt there's any bots. Pretty sweaty builds over there. But at least I'm not hiding in Stormo game like BCD, Bush Camp Dad, right? Trying to make it happen out here. There's my car. Notice how my car is kind of polar patroller color scheme, the white with the blue stripe. Kind of a gloss, silvery white. 1v5, okay. Yeah, another thing is, last thing, I don't mean to pick on the dude. I know I say that every time, but, Bush Camp Dad, you know, gets a lot of views because he plays ranked, and he gets Unreal, and he grinds to Unreal, like, well, that storm camping he does. And in ranked, storm sickness is a big deal. I have never died from storm sickness, I'm proud to say. What? Weird triangle billiard rack zone. That's right, let's get it. Kind of stoked I got those frames for those comics I was able to finally slab and put on my walls. Although the frames were really cheap, dude. They're a pain in the ass to get to hang on the nail, but 8 for 30, what are you gonna do? Sam is in the game. 1v3. Okay, this is crunch time here, boys. The plastic is UV coated, so it does protect against, you know, sunlight. But they're pretty chintzy, you know. Oh, 1v2, dude, in this zone. Look at all that space up there. Like, if you can't time the last fight and you gotta go 1v1 and the guy's a sweat, you're pretty much boned, right? Dave Cummings. He used to have Rick Shaw was his tag team buddy, who should have been in more scenes. He was actually pretty good. Ooh, that's going to be... Okay, there's one guy. Let's see where he's rotating to. Someone's got a hunting rifle. Someone's got that fucking tracking rifle. That's gnarly. Got a bot thermal grenades. But Dave Cummings was cool, you know. More of a swinger vibe than a porno vibe. Oh, he's pushing him. Come on, don't miss your ramps, Timmy. what happens when you miss shots, guys? Out of mats. He had 15 fucking health, dude. I could just graze him with a fucking pistol bullet. Oh my god. I'm fighting a dude with 14 clips, and he's got an explosive sniper fucking rifle. I didn't know when they were in the game. And I pushed that dude to the brink. I had him, and I missed those 2 shoddy pumps, man. But being old and on sticks, I missed shots. That guy's so lucky I didn't just rip that from him. I was out of mats. That didn't help, dude. Tough one. Hopefully he's in the next drop, but I can get some fucking payback. You know, I don't recall seeing that. A lot of that stuff was kind of pre-scripted, though. There's so much you can risk trying to be completely spontaneous with talking to and being around and showcasing porno and the people in it. There's so many like garish, ghoulish events that can happen out of nowhere. You're like, wait, what? Did you just say that, or is that how you really feel? I mean, sometimes the behavior would be like, we can't air that. That's gotta get cut. I need some revenge. See the drop? Let's see. Motherfucker. Again, losing the guys with 12 plus elims. Sorry about that one, gang. I should have clutched that. But it's hard to see on my TV and whatnot. I don't got a good setup. Excuses, right? I can guarantee you that dude was not in his 50s. Why can't I fucking mantle off the side of the thing there, bro? You saw me trying to mantle so I didn't fall off? Did I accidentally hit my build button? What the fuck was that? Oh, I'd smash my fucking controller right now if it wasn't a custom one. I lost to a dude fucking 10 years younger than me, this motherfucker. I'm salty today, boys. This stupid fucking sidekick. That's why I really, really lose my temper over is I make a play. You know, I intended to jump around, and if I was over the edge to hit the mantle to come back up. I mean, did I accidentally hit my build, like my circle button? I didn't think so. Because I was going to do that, throw up a wall, and I was going to fight that guy. And I was going to win. Oh, I'm so fucking mad. If you're not mad, you don't care. I'm not doing a surfing drop again. Fuck that. You know, that first game, I was like, remember I heard that sniper, I'm like, what is that? I don't remember that being in the game. And I'm trying to remember how you can get the exploding sniper and from who. Like, so that kind of threw me off. I mean, I can deal with it when I, you know, like I kind of handled it pretty well. But not being prepared for it, I got up to speed a little too late. Anyway, 2 fucking terrible drops. No elims. That's great. Am I a bit grouchy tonight, guys? Can you tell? Not family friendly. Okay, we're gonna try this drop one more fucking time. Just mistakes, man. I had the first guy in the bag. I missed 2 shots. I made the play. Somehow it pushed me over the side of the fucking platform. I don't know why. Like I was a fucking chump. Well, it could be the, you know, not my day. Nobody cares. Somebody dropped a crown. They're pissed. First guy that dropped to get Elim dropped the crown. He must have went to labs or something and got killed right off spawn going for a chest. Probably like that Oatly drop where he gets stream sniped all the time. Okay, got 3 shotguns, nice. Ooh, reload. That's terrible. Don't like that, shoddy. I got all harried up like the fucking Wolverine shrub. Taken. That movie came out. Everyone's like, you know, because I was a teenager when I was in the theaters. Like, whoa, dude, what if that like happens? Like, you don't realize like, there's no way that could happen. You know what I mean? You're like, you're a kid, you're all naive and dumb. It's kind of funny. We all grew up in the city. We don't have the mountains to save us. A lot of wacky movie ideas back then. Things were so naive because it was pre everybody knowing everything all the time. Out. Almost took damage from getting out of my car. What is this drop, dude? Right there? Come on. Oh, fuck. I used to really like Rumblefish. I tried watching it again recently. It doesn't really work for me anymore. Still a good movie, and it had its time in my life, but it doesn't hit the way it used to. Drugstore Cowboy is still really good. One of Matt Dillon's best, if not his best. Wow, man, this place got cleaned out. Nothing, okay. Another bot clip. That's flying in, it is. It's a real player. Bro, how many times am I gonna hit that shrub and do no damage? Shield. That I don't know. Dylan had a cool, like, you know, that whole run in the, like, early 90s, like his indie film kind of, you know, run was, like, probably his best stuff. Singles, Drugstore Cowboy, stuff like that. I want that. Alright, can I have a half pot, please? That would be a no. That glitch? Yo, what's happening? Whoa, okay. Player pushing. What's going on, Logan? Trying to catch a dub out here and failing so far. Little mushroom salad. Over here in this house, camping somewhere. That's not helping. All right. A weird metric. I don't really have that many followers, so. Look at this zone, bro. Are they trying to tell me to like quit now? It's 1v3, 4 players left. I gotta. Okay, this is bad. I gotta hoof it. Homeboy with a wingsuit over there. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. One v 3, you know, it all sweats. There he is. I knew it. That was him. Watch it be the dude from the last game with that same rifle. How are they getting that explosive sniper rifle, dude? Who has that in the game? Is that a boss? Like, where do you get that? And Logan, in case you didn't know, I'm older than bush camp, Dad, and I don't bush camp. Hit a shot, Timmy. Is that dude gonna push me on the edge of storm? What's he doing? Oh, no, the car's here. Storm, 8 click. Whoa, dude. Storm is no joke right now, brother. 1v2. How do we pull this off, gang? Dude, I got a glitch right there, dropping out. Can I hit a shot, please? mantle, please. Let's fucking go. You know that toaster oven gun, hold on, we gotta keep rocking here. If you don't get away from it and get like up above it a little bit, it's gonna shred you. But up close, if you can drop on someone before they can queue it up, you can win fights with them, especially if you have a good shotgun. Let's go, dude. That's win number 52 for my solos campaign. Highest ever is 57. That's right. You know, I finished what, like 90th? Positive vibes, Logan. Positive vibes. Definitely helped out. Part of the winning crew now with Plush and Chubster. Now I'm back up to 15%. Let's go for some back-to-backs, guys. Because we're saying goodbye to this chapter. I figured I'd just have to get some streams in before they obliterate this map. I don't know what if you play this game, Logan, if you like this season or not, but I'm kind of mixed. You know, I don't love it, I don't hate it. The map's smaller, so you're getting more drops. I don't have the mechanics to fight and W key all the way through, so I have to kind of wait to win an endgame. As you can go back and watch this when it posts. I guess you can rewind it now. I'm not going that spot. I'm going to go... I'll land on the dish this time. Yeah, I didn't start till COVID was happening. So like April, May of 2020 was when I started playing. And I didn't even really know what I was doing for like 2 years. Just kicking around the island and what's up? This is fun, you know. I'd play arena games. I'm like, why is this so hard? I didn't understand what arena was. It was just all like pros and sweats. I was just getting obliterated. I was like, cool, I want to get a ranking. And it's like, no, dude, you don't want to do that. That's misery. Toxic. I think the whole win at all costs, like no shame and cheating, has also been a real problem. People don't really seem to understand the virtue of playing and winning the hard way. You know what I mean? Like, I won that last game because I was able to rotate, take my time. My instincts paid off at the right time, and that's very satisfying. Now, the first game I was playing, you missed out on. I was fighting a dude that had 14 claps, sweating the whole lobby. I could have beat him, but I missed a couple shotty pumps because I'm old and sloppy. I can't execute well, so I lost. Like, what are you gonna do? shield down there? I think there is. I know, right? The 13-year-old's like just no concept of what is or isn't like sportsmanship or common decency, you know? Dude, why is everyone on my jock right now? Watch this. Don't land in the water, idiots. Yeah, that's back in the game. Where is this motherfucker? Like, I want to fight this dude, but if I can't see him, I had to. That's why I had to reassess and pivot out of there. Yeah, I liked this combat the first time around. Speaking of which, that guy was smart. I like how he made that play to ramp up there and not use the zip line because he knows you're going to get shredded. Alright, where do I have to go? I can go here for a minute. Alright. Yeah, it hits like a pillow, dude. If you don't get headshots, like you're doing like 36 damage, it's like, that's just going to get you killed, you know? Like, if you're not, like, on a top-down angle with someone, it's hard to win a fight unless you can grab headshots. And, like, I hate the iron pump, dude. That is just... It's so slow. You know, I'm on an old PS4 console. My input delay is really bad. Like, that shotgun, unless it's purple or gold, is just, I lose every fight with it. Twin hammers are okay. I liked the Sovereign before they took it out, but they replaced it with the Combat, which is similar. But anyway, we got a refresh coming. We'll see what they do. I'm really pissed that they nerfed shockwaves down to only carrying 4 at a time now. That was that. If I had a chance, I'd throw Nick A30 off of a building. That guy's an asshole. Can't stand that dude. Because I'm just a normie player. I need shocks for mobility, right? If I gotta bust in or out of builds to rotate, I can't tunnel towards people. Like, I can like ramp, but I can't quad edit and all that stuff, you know? I'm old, dude. My mechanics are pretty shot. You know, the next stream I'm going to do while Fortnite's down tomorrow, my Be a Pro NHL 20, my player's at 999 games, so I'm going to do a stream for my 1000th game played, so it's going to be hilarious. What is this map, dude? Okay, so since you get these square and then like rectangular flat screen zones sometimes, this is probably going to end up like here. So I got to find a way to creep up to. I'm going to wait. There's always someone camping back here though. I mean, they tried to change it up this year with like heart-shaped zones for Valentine's, and now they're doing triangle or square. I guess it's kind of cool. They don't do it every game. It's a 20% deployment. I just wish they would have kind of taken the surfing thing out by now. Like, that guy's getting there. What are you, Steve McQueen, Travis Pastrana, like in the game? Oh, I'm still not in zone. Yeah, I gotta go back over here. Yeah, backlining, not camping. Okay, so the collider here will take you to labs. I wonder if that's where that guy was going. It's all about rotation, in-game rotations. But I can't stand zero build. All my friends want to play, so I get my dose of it with them in duos and squads and whatever. Alright, 12 left in this zone. A couple bots probably. Okay, we got 20 seconds until new zone, new circle. Already one person down. Do we hit top 10 in 10 seconds? I think so. Maybe not. Okay, that's the gas station. That's the toy factory. That's those two houses by the pond. C blocks out, okay. Whenever it's late game like this, I like to hit the job board and pull down a drop for a distraction and get people to go for it and fight each other. Tactic I like to use. And a very conspicuous polar bear skin. I like fishing in this game, but they put the fishing holes in places where it's just, you're gonna get mopped up, dude. Like, even if you box up, like, forget it. Alright, down to 9. Still one click, all right. Oh, Bubby, what are they doing to me? Are they saying you don't want me to win the game? That is rough. Watch this play. It's a good thing I knew the colliders, man. That worked out. Doesn't mean I'm gonna win, but there's no way I'd make that rotation if I don't use the collider. I would've got shredded. There's no way. I gotta come out here. This one's intense, boys. I don't know if I can pull this one. I would have liked to get that kill, but what are you going to do? Okay, come on, mantle, please. What is that aim, dude? Are you kidding me? Absolutely not, bro. What the fuck was that? This motherfucker. Okay. Fucking Epic Games. Dude's got fucking 11 claps, dude, using that fucking aimbot on that pistol. And that's the meta, too, for all the, like, cheaters. Is like, if you're gonna aimbot or snapline, you use a fucking pistol or an SMG. And they've all switched to the pistol. Chop this guy out. Oh, we got lucky. Dude sweats, bro, just in pubs. Holy macros, Batman. He's gonna need a refresh. Only 8 panels left. Sorry, I gotta watch this and then I'll re-up. I'll do one more. I wanna see this guy get his ass kicked. Chop, 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 chop him. His last panel, dude. Wow, bro. That's rough to watch. That scumbag. Not family friendly. I know, that's why it's kind of why I let that play out. Is how am I supposed to beat dudes like that, you know? Really hard. Alright, boys, one more. Then I take a break and I gotta come back and do some ZB with the pals. Do one more. And then it will be no camera this time. Like I said, I'll try to use the cam like when I stream in the daytime because it's a little easier for the ambient light. Nah, it's they don't want to, and it's not the same. Like I don't really like trios and squads as much as solos because it's hard for me to concentrate. I get distracted really easy. It's easier for me to focus and play better in solos. So streaming with friends, they got to worry about what we talk about or what we say, and it's just like, yeah, why bother? Croy, right? Okay. I didn't realize until about 2-3 nights ago that whenever you drop in to the by the diamond down there at the city, the Vegas little anomaly, that the diamond waves at you and smiles. It's kind of cool. See how he's watching us as we go by. Too. Upgrade. Two. Extra 4. What do we got here? Yeah, he didn't play last night. I think he just kind of burned out. We're all kind of like... It's hard because the weapons aren't great for all of our skill sets in trios and squads, and it can be really sweaty sometimes, or cheaty. And he's pretty burned out in the game. It's a lot harder to win, and so many people are better. And and it's not necessarily about winning every time, or it's just even to have a chance to like compete right now. Not like it was. Like there's just everyone's a god now, as we like to say, right? You know, like there's so many good players. I think people get mad. They play in ranked and whatnot and get shredded. So they come into pubs and, you know, take it out on normies. Where do I want to go here? Rotate up? Never go that way. Go back down there. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's perfect. Why not? Shotgun does like no damage. Oh wait, minis first. Alright, back to the program. It's down here. Been fleeced. Cool, still got zones, hoping for that. Angus Maple, yeah, he one last hurrah at the Carla and Sarah swinger event. I told him he needs to pop at least 3 times to make it worth his while. Yeah, whenever he was, I don't know if he's got the same jam as he used to, but he was able to get 4, sometimes 5 out in a session, you know? Especially some of the times me and him fooled around with girls off camera, like, we just went crazy on some chicks. Okay, so I'm camping here. He'd always say like, "Oh man, my feet get itchy. There's something about this your house, like this place." You know, this one gal that we were having a little arrangement with for a few months. She's like, "It's not the place, bro." It's because he would get so into it, he would subconsciously start getting kind of guilty, you know, because he wasn't supposed to be doing it. She's like, "Yeah, dude, it's not the place, bro. You know you're not supposed to be doing these shenanigans." Wow, there's 5 people left, and it's only Storm 5. Yeah, he did, for sure. Where have all the good times gone? Won't you tell me, where have all the good times gone? Fat Boy 21313. He's gonna be a problem. Here we go. That didn't see me. Okay, so. Well, this is bad. What do you know, Chubster? Another bad zone. Imagine that. This would be a tough one. Too quick. I know, right? Two. They're both on me. One health, bro. Come on. Jesus H. Christ. Son of a fucking bitch. This bitch in a fucking cockroach skin. Yeah. Suck it, bro. I got the elim on it too, and that was that fucking fat boy guy. That's what you get for being a dummy and trying to fight me instead of waiting for... Okay, I gotta do one more. And I'll just roll right into playing with the game. Oh, man. I couldn't find a medkit. All I had was shield. Yeah, do your thing. I gotta grab me something to drink. Pushing past the 90-minute mark. Actually, now I'll be like Oatly and streaming for 8 hours a day. Eat your heart out. Once more into the breaches. Okay. Wow, dude, what are these people doing over here? Dude, like, there's gliders everywhere. Shot to me. Oh, sloppy, but whatevs. get it. Just got shredded by a bot. That's a real player. There's 2 real players. There's a 3rd. Wow, dude. I got shit weapons, no ammo, poor health. Tickle that dude a little bit. Okay, how am I gonna get out of here? That's where I came. And not break my ankle. No medkits, bro. This is the tough break drop, dude. No, not a med kit. like how I get my shockwave off and I can't jump. Where are they buying this rifle at, bro? Fucking sweats, dude. I hit a tree. Absolute dog shit. Like, there's just sometimes, no matter what I do, I can't get my shockwave down and jump, you know. So frustrating. Some fucking dickhead like this. I knew I was up against it, but still, like, hitting those trees and hitting a wall and that's pretty triggering. I don't know where to get that sniper rifle. That is a problem. All right. I want to accept the invite, but I'm streaming. I don't think he knows. Can you hear me, Vlad?
Yeah.
My last streaming drop of the stream.
That was weird.
Streaming
Yeah.
drop?
Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 48.
Okay. Just join up whenever you're done.
Yep. Holla holla.
Alright.
Is it? I will, for sure. Oh, that's so irritating. I shouldn't get mad when I lose drops like that, because I just want a chance to fight that dude, and no matter how I rotated, I couldn't get back around on him. Back to the flat screen. Alright, Chups are gonna have to make it sweaty this one. Gotta push people. Might be over quick. There, I did bail. Right up there. This is terrible. Who I want to shoot at. There we go. That's sweat. Change of plan. This spillway always makes me think of the first Twisted Metal game. Twisted Metal 1 and 2 were quite the riot. Running over the kids on the skateboards. This is a real sweaty job. Wow, I hit a shot, dude. That's embarrassing. I can't hit nothing. I think I'm a little demoralized from that last game. Ah, back where it all ended. When it was the other gas station, not this one. That. with notification. Wow, not great weapons. Ooh, alright. Why not? It's like the first game, I had that purple spaz, and I missed my shots on that dude, and I should have won. He was one hit. Like 13 or 20 health or something. Better. Mats are low, buddy. Top 10. I need to be number 1 with a bullet, Chubbs. Chubster, are you really Chubster? How much do you weigh? And you over or under 6 foot tall? Or 7 foot tall? Hit the 2-hour mark, bro. 5 seconds. Might be a first. There we go. How about 1 elim for the game there, Chubster? Oh, okay, upgrade. One v6. That's not an easy run, but okay. Oh shit, 1v2? 1v1? Where was this fight, bro? Come on, dude, give me a break. That dude's like just hitting every shot with that SMG, dude, every bullet. Fuck you, Anonymous. That was dog shit. Well, we got one victory out of like 7 drops, but that's the way it goes. Better than 0. I'm not sure how that guy shredded me like that, but whatever. I know, right? Alright, gang, that's it. Thanks for kicking it, hanging out with me for the... I know, right? Last stream for this map, this chapter, season, whatever. We'll see what the new one is, and getting soon. Like I said, tomorrow I might stream a NHL 20 1,000 games played for my players, so come on back and hang out and watch me get in a couple of fights. But rock and roll, everybody. Good times. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you later.